Good afternoon, colleagues. Let's get started. My name is Anastasia. I'm Business Development Manager at Tobarik IT, and I'm delighted to welcome you to today's webinar. Tobarik IT has recently become an official distributor to UnderDefense. Together, we're opening new opportunities for the cybersecurity market and are ready to provide end-user services to our customers. It's my pleasure to introduce our speaker, Nazar Timoshuk, CEO of UnderDefense. Before I hand it over to Nazar, let me briefly tell you about UnderDefense. This Ukrainian cybersecurity leader has earned international recognition, working with clients across the USA, Europe, and beyond. UnderDefense specializes in SOC as a service, instant response, and threat hunting, and develops innovative tools such as MAXI AI, which Nazar will cover in more detail today. Their portfolio also includes penetration testing and audit readiness services. Wishing everyone a productive session. Nazar, the floor is yours. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone, for coming. How big is our audience? Let me return back to my screen sharing here. Okay, we have quite boutique team here today. I would, as we are not so many people, I'd be really grateful if dear colleagues, you can share, make a small introduction of yourself. So I understand that you are more like a partners or the end customers, because on the previous webinar it was a mix of people, and it will be great to know like what are your roles and expertise in cyber, because I would prefer to have more like not a lecture but productive discussion, and also I need volunteers to actually run some attacks together to make this more like a practical demo, something tangible, not ephemeral.
Nazar, I will have you. Today with us will be our colleagues from partners and the customer side.
Wonderful. It's nice that people are quite shy, but I encourage everyone to unmute themselves, break me, ask me questions, challenge me. So it is, I really want you to get a full detailed understanding what we do. So let me jump in here. It's the deck I want to share with you today, and in the second part of our webinar we will have the practical demo. What we are going to present to you today, UnderDefense solve two major problems that are the biggest drivers for whole cybersecurity industry. First problem is ransomware breaches, because we solve that. People don't usually spend any dollar on cybersecurity, because we wouldn't be hacked. We are not interested for the malicious actors, and this is ransomware is a big driver. Second driver is compliance, because without compliance obligations, without fines, people really ignore cyber at all. We are 8 years on the market. We built superior technology business, which is growing 84% year over year, with huge network of partners all across the States, Canada, Mexico, South America, Europe. We have big enterprises in Europe, like in size of between 25,000 to 35,000 employees in this size of the companies, and mid enterprise markets in the States. And you see here that we specialize in the cloud, incident detection and response. So this year we were winners at the both of the SOC competition. It's a Splunk organized and collect between 90 to 250 teams all across the globe, and they competing in a threat hunting, defense, investigating complicated cases. So years over years we were like number 9, number 5, number 4, and this year we graduated as number 1. I'd be really grateful if you can connect me on a LinkedIn, so you can track how UnderDefense, our trajectory, our evolution. it will be super. And also check our Gartner, check our awards, check what people write about us on the G2, because we have this superior recognition and customer success. As there is many partners, a very indicative thing that will like help you to understand how you will make money with us is that UnderDefense have 113% net dollar retention. So it means that we have 0 in the churn. So our customers do not terminate the contracts. They do not leave us. They are with us lifetime. We have customers who are 8 years with us, who pay us 250, like 390, like 400K in average. And like this is like solid relationships that we built with customers to make sure that they wouldn't be breached. As example, you see, like we are named by like XDR, MDR, triple XDR, AI SOC. So there is different marketing terms, and what I want to ask you, go on the Gartner, go on a G2 and validate, show it to your prospect. So one of the recognitions and signs that vendor is really doing their best and the solution is valuable, it's winning the awards. And this is where we are really good at. And let's jump into the what is the exact problem that we are solving for the customers, a use case. Many of your customers and you as end customers have the problem that you historically your previous employees and CISOs or IT people bought some stack. This can be some firewalls, WAFs, antiviruses, identity management, even SIEM plus SOAR like Radar or Splunk or Elastic or something else. And the problem, according to Gartner, is that many security teams overinvest in plethora of tools. And what is more importantly, it have never been tested in production in the form of, like simulating the EPT and, giving it the real objective on a mission. And the reality is that, all the stack generate, like the more tools you have, the more alerts you have. And this is a false confidence, which also leads to burnout and ignorance because, people start getting these alerts and say, hey, this is false positive. I usually ignore it. And this is like most common reason of the breached. That's why security analysts don't want it to work in this internal SOCs because it's a real huge heavy lifting to fine tune all these tools to work like an orchestra, and they do the boring things. They do they hunt this needle in a haystack with bad signal to noise ratio. Another thing, it is caused because the theme that they have is usually unconfigured, and it can increase the license cost. Like people try just to put more data in it, while security analysts can deal with it. And this is a sad reality. Like not enough security stuff. The stack is in place, but that stack is not working like a like orchestra, and ransomware happens. Fortunately, not in your region, but everywhere here globally, it's a problem, especially in Nordic, especially in the States. Another problem is that like it's not about just a ransomware; it's about stealing the corporate secrets. And you see here that usually the malicious actors, they perform their operations during the night or day if they wanted to be in the group and not attract additional attention if they know that there's a security vendor in place. But 24/7 coverage is critical, and it's also about that customers understand the reality. They can have a great front end, the great solid perimeter, but internal network, they know that it is vulnerable, and they may have SOC team, but very often it's a Schrödinger SOC because it was never tested. We have seen the epic fails when the like customers have CrowdStrike, but CrowdStrike was operating in a monitoring only mode because it was creating the hassle for our customers. And then they faced the ransomware and they called us. So you can treat us also as an incident response vendor. So if something bad happened, feel free to reach out to us. For enterprise customers, they worry and they demand to have solid response time SLA and communication in place. So we strictly meet all the most complicated SLAs because of that AI SOC. And the exercise that we will have today, it will be about the data exfiltration, disgruntled employee. So it's a quite typical use case when people leave a business and trying to dump the data from CRM or send something to their own mailboxes or download the files from the like Office 365 or Gmail or other things. So this is what we will simulate, in reality during this session. And compliance, obviously, I believe this visual should resonate with you. Like compliance is a hassle, but because you already have a theme, you already have a data, you already have some security data lake or log storage, because like based on that data, you can find all the answers required to cover this important element of cybersecurity operations. And what's happening here on the West is that, like CISO are quite often, like I guess you remember the cases from SolarWind, from Uber, where CISO were treated as a scapegoat, but actually it is evolved inside, and he should be treated by CEO and CIO, as a equal. And of course, attack surface internally and externally is always huge. There's always vulnerability to sneak in, and that's why SOC as a service, MDR, AI SOC is so demanding on the market, and that's why we have this solid growth. So it is about like people, process, and tools that are in place to solve the mission, and there is different ways to how we cooperate with the customers. There's historic evolution of overall this segment from NOC, and where it was just a network alerts and tools like antivirus, IDS, IPS. Some people really stuck here in 20s, in 2020s. With vulnerability management, IPS, and other things, but some evolved to even to have a SIEM. But like hybrid SOC, fusion SOC, it's all about the EDR, DLP, cloud security, all the stacks that I believe you usually resell to your customer base. Sometimes it's also with shifting to the cloud and hyper automation. But the new reality, we were like in MDR segment between 2020 and 2025. Now we are in the AI SOC segment, where agentic, autonomous threat hunting, contextualized incidents, augmenting the, security teams with ChatGPT-like environment. This is what we sell to you. This is a superpower that enable you to find any answers to any of your questions if you ask them correctly. So let's take a step back and look where security teams spending most of their time. 20% of their time they're spending on countering threats, and 80% of day-to-day routine is actually boring routine. It's updating reports, dashboards, collecting screenshots and evidences for audits. It's responding to stupid, repetitive access and compliance requests, and also like documentation, cross-functional collaboration, fine-tuning security awareness, and so on and so forth. And when you buy some new fancy security tool, you expect, hey, it should work like Tony Stark in an Iron Man movie. Can you raise your hand who have seen the movie? I just want to make sure that the reference is correct. because it's cool to have this story built on exactly that movie. Thank you, Nick. And I hope you remember that right after that moment, his sad reality was that he was actually captured, and this is like the typical stack, IPS or web application firewall. It still leads to the breach. So why it's happening and how to deal with it in like to early 2020s. You remember that was Source, and even Google bought a very cool product, Simplify, and there was also Palo Alto bought some good stores like Demisto. CrowdStrike have some sort of functionality, but it was like Mark One from Iron Man movie. Some people were trying to play with hyper automation and isolation on the fly, and it crashed to like it really crashed some businesses. So they get back to manual processes. But with LLMs, with revolutions that ChatGPT made today in cyberspace, like the new reality is agentic AI, and encourage you to try the product today during this session. But what we see, where the market is going, and where and what's happening now across our most advanced and fast market in the States, is that malicious actors are also using AI and agents, and like they have, if you remember the second part of the Iron Man series, it's like the guy got the same capabilities. They were also using this AI. And what we see, some threat actors, especially Russians, have a new malware, which is when deployed, they do the reconnaissance internally in this environment, and they actually start grabbing the models that do not attract attention of the defenders, and is specific, fine-tuned for that specific environment, because agentic AI allow it. And let's look one step forward. Let's imagine that like it's not just about one threat actor with agentic AI, but a bunch of them. So there is more than you can handle if you are a target, if you was interesting target. So, and now that's the question: is your stack ready? Because like you already invested in a plethora of security tools, but are you able to react even more advanced, faster, quicker, being able to understand what is true offense and what is like fake, what is not real. So 2025 and 2030, so this period, as you have seen on the previous slides, is about the like agents battle. It's not about people. It's about like which agentic AI is faster, better. And if you remember, it was like AI who was killing Jarvis, planted in that robot. And that's why what we invented next gen AI SOC, and we put this visual intentionally to explain that, hey, we built this to help you fight threats on a scale. It's important. The bigger infrastructure is, the better. Automation handles the noise, but humans handle the nuances. Our GI SOC can learn more about your environment, and you train it like ChatGPT is learning from you, like it's adjusted to your specifics, and so like it's handling these nuances. With our new product, we augment your SOC team. We not replace them, we give them a new capabilities to be like this Iron Man suit, to be faster, to get clear answers, like to scale and solve incidents in a better way. Like Tony Stark was using this suit to be faster. And it's not about just a one-man shop. All your people, like your CISO, your compliance people, can use this platform like ChatGPT because like they can find answers because you have a data in your data lake or in your SIEM. And what is most important, we do not create this situation like CrowdStrike or Arctic Wolf or some other competitors. They creating this vendor lock. Hey, you can work only with our infrastructure. We integrate with whatever tools you have in a customer environment, and like based on that, you can like find these answers faster. So AI makes you work faster and smarter, and you have this luxury of clarity and winning time back. And we encourage everyone to give it a try. So we're ready for proof of value for your customers, everyone above 1,000 of employees, and like let's try to play with it and adjust it to the customer specific environments. Usually we need 1 month to to make this suite work perfectly for your customer environment. You see it's like great visual like on this slide. So when risks are under control, we can finally relax, and your SOC and IR team work in a 24/7 mode. Before we jump to the demo, I want to again emphasize on this important concept of Schrödinger SOC or Schrödinger SIEM or Schrödinger security. Please help me to understand that everyone understands what and knows the concept of quantum mechanics about the Schrödinger cat. Nick, you was quite active. Let me try to involve you here in this discussion. Let me, if you don't know, like, let me explain it shortly. It's like cybersecurity have this binary state, right? Yeah, it's real or fake, and you don't know it until you really face a breach. It's like with Einstein, and Schrödinger, cat in the box. Cat in the box have one of two quantum states. It's alive or dead, and if it's alive or dead only when you open the box, right? So it's the same with security. Security stack, the things that you have in place like cloud, WIEBA, EDR, identity MFA, it should be tested. If it's not tested, you're just hunting for a needle in a haystack, and it's complicated because you collect all these events in a bunch of alerts and sequence of these alerts, lateral movement A, B, C, D events happening into case, and then you try to investigate it, not as a separate events. You're trying to look at it as an attack path where you have the tools that are in place, as example, something to dump hashes from the memory. You exploiting some vulnerabilities on a perimeter in the web applications. Some actions like stealing something from data on the SMB shares. Is it unauthorized result? And what was the objective of that threat actor? Was it like political gain because somebody wanted to demonstrate something on political level, or it's financial gain, or it's just the competitor who wanted to make a damage for you? And also to understand based on the objectives, like the incident, from who was behind it. Was it the spy, the APT29, or it was just like some hackers who wanted to gain ransomware, or it was just a vandals, the script kiddies, because they found vulnerability and they decided, hey, we can make a deface on this resource, or some voyagers, or a terrorist. So the point is, security needs to be tested, and the best way to test it is in the form of red teaming. And here is the truth: we as a SOC as a service vendor, MDR vendor, AI SOC vendor, we also can and should be fired if we miss an attack, if we miss a breach, if we miss a pen test. That's why key element of our success is not to make sure that we wouldn't miss anything. And that's why we invented and created the small, tiny, beautiful minions. I believe that many of you have kids and have seen this Despicable Me movie about minions. And like the small, tiny agents that are walking, like hanging around and different segments of the network, they generating the noise to make sure that you have the right telemetry and right signals all across your stack. So we have the, like all the information from that, from the sensors are alive and we are not missing anything. So that's why we never failed in detecting the pen test that our customers trying to run against us who are defending them to validate if we are on duty, if we are, like capable to detect it. So this is how it works in some simple visual explainer. So it's about analysis of behavior. It's about, having this institutional knowledge about your environment. It's not about just the ticket, but it's about the understanding what the threat actor was trying to use in that specific environment. Was it malware execution? Was it, impossible travel, or it's a lateral movement? So with AI-based malware, the future is here because CISO have not just the ransomware, phishing, and DDoS on their plate. They have AI helping the threat actors to add extra weight to their shoulders. And like our superpower, we are not just cover what is known for data collection, like aggregation, normalization, the typical things that SIEM vendors are doing. We give the answers and we do that autonomous threat hunting, beating the known unknown in a customer environment. So key differentiation here is that, like we learn your organization, we learn who are the VIPs, we learn like admins, snapshot and behavior. We, like ask your technical users questions about their suspicious activity automatically through the integration with Teams, Slack, Google Chat, and some other tools if you have one. We give a special heads up for alerting affecting the high value assets. You as a security team is in control, and we don't bug you with a false positive when you are on vacation. And we eliminate this time waste for you, so you get the context on a scale. This is how this platform is built. So we take your telemetry, we analyze the dark web. It goes through the MAXI platform, SOC team that can be with the platform or can be separated, and concierge security team, and give you the answers to actually isolate the threat as soon as it's happened. And again, we take the SIEMs or EDRs or SaaS or network stack you have in place and make it work together like an orchestra. So let's have a demo. We will simulate the business email compromise and with data exfiltration. And I need a volunteer.
Alex, maybe someone has dreamed to being a hacker. Don't worry, Nazal will be here and help and guide you. As I remember, we need 2 volunteers, yeah, Nazal?
Yeah, like it's always good to have somebody who can just unmute themselves. Like I will give them control over my laptop, and they can try to play with it. I always love when people can put their hands on the keyboard. If you are not technical, it's even better. If you are in sales, perfect.
Alex, please unmute it or raise your hand.
I wanted you to try the Iron Man, I can. Konstantin, okay, please unmute yourself and let's roll.
Hello. Okay.
Super. Thank you so much for volunteering on it. Let's make it like this. I open a new, you can see my screen, right? I open a new tab and let's try to connect from some country. Pick a country, like which Which country is the enemy for Kazakhstan?
We can use Germany, for example, Brazil.
Super. Germany. Let's use this Switzerland. It's very good.
Okay.
Yep. Sorry, I'm trying to connect to through
VPN.
Proton, as you see here on the screen. Unfortunately, no, like why it's taking for Proton longer than usual. Okay, here we are. Let's check what is our IP address. Quick question, Konstantin, are you a Microsoft guy?
Yes, I think I think I'm a Microsoft guy.
Super.
More experience with Microsoft systems than with Mac.
That's super. I don't know why it's so slow in Austria. Let me disconnect it again. You see up here it is. Let me connect from Netherlands. It will be better. We are in the Netherlands. Agree. Let me refresh it. Yep, we connected from Netherlands. It's easier, it's faster. Like this connection from Amsterdam will be easier. And let's try to log in to typical Outlook. Let me give you control over my laptop, remote control. And you are Evgenia, right? Or Konstantin, who volunteered? Konstantin, right?
Yes, I'm.
Okay, yep, super. So try to move my mouse, yeah, you can do it. And
Yes.
can you try to log in? Let's have a case, business email compromise, and you use Jinx to actually seduce some, like stupid user to click, you send them something, hey, your vacation plan has been canceled, no vacations anymore. Like you need to renew your vacation plan. Please log into our, ERP and update your plan. So user, okay, shit, I need to log into it, and use the account. Bradley is the best case for us. Bradley.
Okay.
Just let me help you with it. Use first one.
Yes, Bradley.
Yeah, you try this one.
Okay, we can start.
Okay, incorrect. No, not reset it. Let me help you with it for a second.
Okay,
Get
thank
back.
you.
Bradley is right, and let me type. Maybe it is another Bradley. I would take this one. And you seduce the user, so like you make a, like you see on my phone.
Yes, authenticator.
Yep, so it require me to actually enter, how to make it. You see, it's asking me to enter the proof
Yes.
and you have done this MFA fatigue, right? You was pushing your MFA, and as a stupid user, I say, yes, please log in. Yeah, it's me. It's fine. That's fine. Like go in. And you as the threat actors, you gain access to this environment. Let's wait because Microsoft is not that quick. As you know,
Yes.
Microsoft, we wait for you.
Are you here, Microsoft?
I approved it. I know like what's going on. Maybe I can make it use verification code. It will be easier.
Yeah.
Let me find this Bradley here. Yep, I will give you this password. No, interesting. This one? No, interesting. Verify. Yeah, let me try this one again. It should work. Microsoft is slow. Interesting. It's not letting us in. Let's try again, approving from 74. Okay, again, 74. Approved. Oh yeah, finally.
Yes.
Yep, so you hacked into this account. You see, it's not always easy, but it happened. Now try to be an attacker and find the secrets, find the passwords. Like you have a chance. You have like you remember that was a old movie, to steal a car in 30 seconds. So you have a 5 minutes, you have a 10 minutes. Try as a hacker to use this account, try to create the forward, rule, try to send the phishing email to everyone, try to find some secrets and download it.
Okay, I think I'm not a real attacker in life, but I think what really interests me is account data. Maybe some information here or in mails. Share password. Okay, access to the code has.
Konstantin, I encourage you to actually, if you can, try to grab, steal as much as possible, because it's very cool to get this practice of like what the real threat actor can and will do in your environment.
I think that real attacker interest in secret information, maybe some files, documents. It can be account data. Maybe you help me. What can interest me like attackers?
Okay, let me help you. Yep, no problem
Yes.
here. Like if you have, let me take my mouse. If you have the confidential data and you have this
Yes.
password link, two ways, like send it to your email. Just forward it. Yep. Type your email.
What email I can do in our scenario? I can use in our scenario.
Any you hacked into someone's inbox.
Okay. For
Yep.
example, your email.
Yep, just send it. Yep. Usually people have something interesting. Also, if you like try to search password here, anything interesting? Nothing interesting. Let's look in at deleted. Nothing. Recover, deleted from this folder 28 items. Interesting. Let's look here. Oh, so interesting. In the deleted, we have some other, documents. Layoffs plan, confidential, access to R&D agentic base. Layoffs 2024. So, like, let's see what's our, Bradley budget. Let's recoverable items and let's recover it, restore. Go to deleted items. Nothing here. Okay, what we have in draft? Keep the secrets and some password here, right? So you can send it to UnderDefense. Send. Yep. Let's see what's in the sent items. Maybe something, something was here. As example, high importance, confidential, something here. And here is even financial reporting, right? For a company called CrowdStrike. Interesting. There are some numbers, like it's a millions of dollars. Net game of loss. Cool. I want to have one. Also send it to me, to my some ephemeral mailbox here. Okay, we got it. Action requirement, internal company update portal. Interesting. So I can send the phishing email to everyone. Let's say send something to all as a phishing, and please update your vacation plan to assure you'd have it in our HR system. And this can be a phishing that send this to everyone. Let's go somewhere else. What they have in the OneDrive. Try to steal whatever you can from OneDrive.
Okay. If I will be a hacker, I upload all all information maybe for recognition. For example, again, the hybrid sheets workshop. No, it's not interesting. Financial report. Yes, it's interesting. Okay.
Not now. Not now. Click not now. Yep. You don't need to sign in again. You see salaries on the right, right?
Yes, I see. Attack simulation also
Usually,
interesting. If it's a report, it's also can be very interesting.
Yeah, you would know like who they hire to actually run this red team, simulations. It's taking longer. I will make escape, and I will recommend to go to my files. Go to my files on the left, and just you can select everything here. And by the way, can you look in the attachments?
Yes.
Okay, like download these files.
Files.
Yeah, go like download these files. Like first, there is a big download button on the top. You can, yeah, download. Yep, one save. Yep.
For example.
As attacker, you exfiltrate everything, right?
Okay.
You can download salaries. Imagine like if you have a like double extortion, right? You would be able
Yes.
to as attacker to really like have something that safe to demonstrate. Go to notebooks, go to attachments, go like dive deeper into this folder, attachments.
Okay.
What do we have here? Oh, we have certificates, we have SSH keys, we can we can access vSphere. Interesting. Yes.
Yes. All can be interesting. Так, financial report we have already. So it's
Yeah.
fair. Okay. Okay, I download that.
Don't worry, just grab grab and steal like whatever you want, whatever you can.
Okay.
Super, you have certificates. Maybe they have hidden something in the recycle bin. Usually in the recycle bin, like this dumpster diving, there can be something. Nothing? Okay, that's fine.
Okay. Yes.
Good. Where else can be secrets?
Financial reporting, quick access. Yes, I have quick access here.
Mhm.
So we already download these files.
Yep, you already familiar with the environment? Yep.
Communication site.
Nothing
Don't have
here.
anything. Media. For the initial access. It can be also interesting.
Mhm.
Uh,
Left, on the left, yeah. Download button is here. Up some.
so sorry. Yes.
Super.
So shared will link to my
Where else
files.
people? Where else in Microsoft people, dummy people, leave passwords? You can walk around.
Leave passports.
There is sticky notes or notes like you are in a OneDrive. It's like Google Drive, but there's
Okay.
also the notes like go there and check. Like SharePoint is also an option.
SharePoint one. It can be OneNote also. It can be SharePoint.
Yep.
Okay, we can start from SharePoint. Yes. What you think?
Whatever works for you. Like you are a
Okay.
hacker.
Okay.
I was doing ethical hacking since my 16. Now I'm 40. And like internally, we have 23 pen testers who serve for companies like McKinsey, BlackBerry, Cisco, and many others.
Technical protocols. It's like information page. If I understood clearly.
Good. Let's imagine that you were spotted at some point of time and user reported, hey, like I got this, like suspicious activity login from Netherlands, and you as an admin was, like notified, and you just, was kicked from this environment. I wanted you to wear a different hat. Let me stop you here, and I wanted you to log into Azure as an admin and try to investigate it in a way that you would do it typically, right? So you are already from Netherlands. Let me check here. Yep, from Amsterdam. You have access to my Microsoft stack with enterprise admin. Investigate it. Have you done it ever before?
No, I'm earlier. I'm not investigated earlier. I'm not investigate earlier, but I will try now.
Okay. I just want you to really feel the pain, how it is hard and long and complicated in the Microsoft stack.
Yes.
Your customers face the same.
Okay, so like investigator, I have information about AP address, yes, or
You was reported that the user said, hey, like it seems like somebody, tried to hack into my account. Go to users, and that Brad
yes.
reported you that, like,
If you have all the information about user, it was Bradley Blair, yes?
Yep, correct.
Okay. Okay.
Try to, dive into this account, click on him. Yep, it's easy to click on him. Yep.
Oh, yes. So what I have, information, object, use principal name, groups, locations, okay. It's a bit account that's enabled, and file status is done. With certification methods, okay. Quick actions, edit properties. I set password first. So if we have information that Bradley Blair was compromised, I need to reset password maybe at first.
Yeah, you can try. Yes, it will be a nice, interesting exercise. Just well, not reset password. Just disable the account. It will be easier.
Or disable yes account.
It will be easier for us. Like just click enable it. You see it on a button, down.
Enable it. Yes.
Edit.
Here. Yes.
Disable the account.
Account enabled. So I mean.
Just uncheck and save. Yep.
Okay.
So you already kicked off the threat actor from this. It's automatically, like terminate all sessions, and Bradley's have no more access to the platform. Try to look in the logs, sign in, audit logs, whatever works for you.
Maybe I start from sign in logs.
Maybe, yeah.
Yes, it's last how but I not customs.
24 hours is enough. Yep.
Oops, sorry.
So what do you see here?
So I see here that Bradley Blair had success authorization, that he visited SharePoint, Outlook, that he had problem with authorization to Outlook Web first time, and after he successfully logged in. Okay. Yes. Interrupted. More information about his interrupted. Date, request, correlation, the factor what he used. Agent type no agentic. Okay. Status interrupt. Continuous successful evaluation and additional details. So I have all details about him, his authorization. Okay.
A lot of information that is not useful for you, right?
Yes, very big quantity of information, but what what I can do with this information?
Bravo. And you asked the wrong question. So let me, like a Prometheus, giving you like a Tony Stark, let me give you this, suit, this Jarvis, that will make you like a superhuman. Let me connect to this VPN and open here for you agentic AI UnderDefense.com, and you have like ChatGPT like environment where you can ask, very similar to ChatGPT, anything. You can ask, hey, tell me if user Bradley, let me copy the username. Type here, like tell me if user Bradley is still active. Tell me what, I assume a breach. You can ask a question. By the way, you can ask a question in your native language. So like it can be, Ukrainian, Russian, English, German, whatever. It works.
Okay, for example, I can use Russian. I understood clear?
Yeah,
Or
like
you
just try to make a smart prompt, right? Like
Mhm.
ask the right question. As an example, you can ask, hey, I assume a breach in Office 65 for Bradley.
Can I try ask, for example, about some anomalies?
Yes, please go ahead. Like ask for anomalies for what's like hour. It will be great question. Specify Office 365. Yeah, like 3 hours is fine.
Okay. Anomaly from last few hours or how?
It's fine. Like just give more context. So like like make sure
Okay.
it's better to specify 3 hours. Like
For example.
specify Office 365 because it needs to know where to find it. It will be better, more specific. Type all, just type all 365.
Sorry, have some problems with connect. Can you please help end my prompt?
Yep.
Second.
And exfiltration.
Yes.
Let's ask about something else. It's fine. It's quite generic. Let's make it.
Okay.
Why we use Elastic? Quick answer. Elastic as a SIEM is better than Microsoft Sentinel because it's cheaper. That's first. Second, it is faster. We get the raw data immediately. If you will go here and look in a Defender, just a quick note here. In Defender, you wouldn't be able to find anything, any alert about it. Any alert from Netherlands, any alert about data exfiltration, nothing. You wouldn't have here anything because usually Microsoft require up to 4 hours to actually write the alert in a Sentinel or Microsoft Defender. So if you will go here in the email and collaboration investigations and you will look here, you wouldn't see anything that like you see automated investigation response, nothing. And this user have E5 license. Okay, so if you look, and that it is, and dashboards here, you would also wouldn't find nothing that is that interesting, nothing that point you to this guy. Let's take a look. The timing is in UTC, but this is exactly what's happened. So you know what you was doing. Yeah, just scroll down and check. Are you still in control, right? Let me give you control.
Right.
Control. Yep, you are in control. Scroll down.
Oh, так.
You see, you was connecting from Amsterdam, right? So we picked connection from
Yes, not typical geographic of connection. Yes. Yes, I think it was good, really, and interesting. And
you remember we were recovering the deleted items?
So he could understand context of behavior.
Is it easier than the thing that you was doing in Microsoft Azure?
In Microsoft Azure, no, it's so I think it's big. I don't have experience with work with Microsoft Azure, but I think it's in big trouble and the reaction will be very long for incident.
Exactly. So and again, it works with you in a plain yeah, I would say English, but like it's plain language that you understand and what's going on. You can ask, like, is the user Bradley's, like locked down or it's active? Just ask it. Like you can, I just user. I don't know. I just
Switch
copy it.
language.
Let me copy it for you. Let me copy this username for you. Ask the question.
Sorry, 1 second. Oh, okay. I can ask, for example, what status, what status of this user now, for example. Yes.
Yes. Whatever question you wanted to ask. Again, you
Okay.
have data. We have data in a SIEM, data in data lake. So if, for example, we have cloud customers, yeah, just type. Don't like I just sharing this with others. So if you have a customer who is 100% in channel, we don't need to see 100% in cloud. We don't need the SIEM. If you have a customer with mixed environment, like on-prem, OT, manufacturing, telco, it will require SIEM to be in place because it allows to connect way more different things, disconnected things in one SIEM as a data lake. And then you can automatically, agentically hunt for those things. Try to ask another question, about the groups. Which groups he is in? What do you know about this user?
I know why I can't switch to English, so I continue ask on
Yeah,
Russian
feel free.
language.
Yeah, it's easy. But you see that like this ping agents, this is a small different many agents that are running the different queries in parallel. They're trying to grab the data for you, transforming it, analyze it, and provide you with the data. You see? Let me check if we really disable the user, because I guess he's disabled. Okay, maybe the logs are not here. Okay, and he knows, like, he have a memory. He has this institutional knowledge about the customer organization. So it's learn and adopt to this. Okay, this went because of wrong query.
Yes.
Yeah,
I was trying to ask for information about Active Directory. Is this user of from our organization or not, for example?
okay, let me make it like this. Let's try it once again. Okay, let me repeat it in specific context.
Yes, Active Directory Manager, etc. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
he lost the previous context about the institution. Okay, he lost here the previous thread. Let me make it like this. It's easier. Let me polish this request. Second submit. Okay, it was too much. Like the context windows for tokens was too big. Let me try to make it once again here. It gave me the wrong answer. So it's really, this agent explains its logic, and it's very good also to train yourself asking the hypothesis. So like what hypothesis you wanted to test. So like the good prompt is also a power prompt is about the ability to like what you expect as the outcome. So what should be done on a like input, output, and so on. Let's see if it's up to date. Not even okay. It's not correct. Maybe it's something wrong here. It's disabled here. Let me check again here. No, this is disabled. Interesting. You see, it's it was the group was right, the access was right, apps were right, but it haven't spotted this. Okay, maybe we should change the prompt to something more advanced. Hmm. Hmm. But the point is that it's easier and faster to find everything about, like what is typical activity, what he's doing, what is typical snapshot of his activity over the period of time. So you know everything about the users, what they are using, about their specific, like addresses. Maybe it's just taking some time. What's we got here? Was disabled. Yep, it was 950. And the answer here was about 946, you see. And now we have, like, it's for Microsoft, it also takes some time to send it back to the environment. So you see, like, the data was just arrived. Are you with me?
Yes, we have.
And you see, like, who disabled the user
information
and when. So it takes Microsoft, like 5-10 minutes to actually, like generate the log.
They also need to refresh data logs. Yes.
Yep. But again, you have access here to things like a full data lake. Let me give you like, here's the options. What is the product? What we equip the user with? We give the funders that AI SOC that will automatically investigate the cases from SIEM, everything that is, like got as a notable, as a alert, as an incident, automatically investigated, and, confirmed alerts will be sent to the defender team. It's just a pure product. Product plus service. So like usually our customers, they want to, okay, we want to have the capabilities, we want to have this Iron Man suit, but we don't want it to be alone. We want a professional incident responders to be with us, with our SOC as tier 3, tier 4 engineers, to be able like quickly jump on a call with us and respond to the threat, together. It is, like our superpower. And compliance is like a Perry from Iron Man movie, and it's nice lady with checklists, but sometimes she's doing operations on a surgery, on a hurt, and like she also need to get answers, and you just outsource this task because she has this ChatGPT like environment interface, so she can find the answers to their reporting, certifications, integrations, automations, questionnaires, and blah blah blah. So like in our platform, you have two major components. It's MDR, it's managed detection response, when you have all the threats available like here, and you have the compliance product to where all these integrations with the stacks that customer have, you can connect your GitLab. It's automatically checked for compliance violations, and you have the tasks dashboard. So you assign, if you need to make a customer ISO compliant, you just, like dive in here, you see what's need to be done from, I don't know, like leadership perspective, if it's leadership, commitment, and you assigning this task to specific people, like in organization, what should be done, what are the evidences, controls attached, and so on and so forth. And this auto checks use your cloud, use your, like SaaS applications also to pull the data and, demonstrate, hey, like we have this compliance violation, or we are good here, and, like this controls on AWS still works and control on Office 365 are missing. So we have, like, the product is, AI SOC, ISOC plus IR team, and compliance model. Let me pause here, and I'd be grateful for your questions. Konstantin, thank you for like supporting me in this session.
Thank you for you. It was really very interesting.
Super. Team, thank you so much. Thank you everyone for coming. And like I'd be happy to answer your questions or make a POC together, so you can like leverage these new capabilities to build a better, stronger defense.
You can see our contacts. If you have any question, please write here. And thank you so much. Thank you, Nazar, for the presentation, for the demo. It was so interesting.
Super. Thank you, team. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care.
Thank you. Bye.